Hi, I'm Amanda Landry, and this is my informative speech, and this is my audience. In the wise words of Kermit the Frog, it's not easy being green. The Green Party of the United States might be well familiar with this sentiment. Since their formation in 1984, they've been a party that places the advancement of environmental policy high on the list of importance. Their goal is to create a cleaner, safer, and more democratic world for all of us to enjoy. They haven't had the success that most would consider significant, especially when compared to the Democratic and Republican Party. But to the Green Party members, they measure their success in small doses. For the election this year, the Green Party has nominated Dr. Jill Stein for the president in the 2012 nominating convention in Baltimore. In addition to being on the ballot for the 2012 presidential race, Dr. Jill Stein is an accomplished physician, environmental advocate, and well-known author. But Jill Stein is not as well known as some other candidates on the ballot. What is her background? What are her qualifications? And what is her position on the issues? These questions will be addressed in the following speech. Dr. Stein was born in Chicago in 1950 and was raised in the suburban area of Illinois for most of her childhood. She graduated Harvard in 1973 with a bachelor's degree, having studied psychology, sociology, and anthropology. She graduated magna cum laude, which is a very prestigious honor. She also graduated Harvard Medical School in 1979 with a master's degree. She began her career in internal medicine in a private practice. While there, she noticed that there was a correlation between the health of her patients and the local environment and the state of the local environment. Healthy People, Healthy Planet is a program that she co-founded that teaches the connection between the environment and the patients and their importance. She became a member of several organizations for improving health and environment, including the Massachusetts Coalition for Healthy Communities, which she is president and co-founder of, and the Committee on Environmental and Occupational Health. She is also a co-author on several reports that are world-renowned. In Harm's Way, A Toxic Threat to Child Development, she wrote in 2000, and Environmental Threats to Healthy Aging, she wrote in 2009. The purpose of these is to promote clean energy, green economies, and flourishing agriculture. Though she doesn't have a high rating on the ballot, she has a definite opinion on the issues, such as economy, education, healthcare, and employment. For the economy, she believes that the stimulus plan is not enough. There doesn't seem to be an end in sight to this crisis, and the focus should be on creating more jobs. She also believes that the wealth should not be in the 1%, the top 1%. The majority should benefit from the wealth instead of suffering from the crisis. As far as education, she places a very high importance. She believes that students and teachers deserve more governmental help than the bankers that we seem to be bailing out. She supports availability of free basic education for all, especially in the college level. She believes that decisions about schooling and education should be made at a more grassroots level as opposed to a national level as well. As far as healthcare goes, she believes that Obamacare was a setback that limited options for single payers. She thinks that we should implement universal health care, but that all should have the right to quality health care, particularly in the form of Medicaid. In jobs, she believes that creating jobs is the most important, especially in the green movement. She has a Green New Deal, which is an emergency program that has the potential to create 25 million new jobs. Environment is her main concern, but she has a very broad position on all the issues. Dr. Jill Stein, though not a real strong contender, still has a substantial following. She is very passionate about the earth and the health of its human inhabitants. Her party, the Green Party, while not the most popular party, still has an important goal. This earth is for all of us to share, and it's important that we maintain a stable and clean environment, which will then affect our health and prosperity. I'll close with a quote from Jill herself about her Green Party. In our campaign, we are not just talking about environmental justice and economic justice and radical justice. We are also talking about generational justice because young people are getting the short end of the stick. Dr. Jill Stein is a very accomplished woman. Thank you.